Good morning, everybody. Today is the 16th of May, and I'm going to be talking once again about the Nancy Guthrie case and Sheriff Nanos in particular. But I want to let you all know that I have a little bit of a cold and a frog in my throat that just doesn't want to jump out. So if I sound a little sketchy and my voice kind of wavers, I'm sorry. But just wanted to let you know that up front. But we're going to start off with the statement that's been put out by Sheriff Nanos. And it's stating that he is no longer in direct contact with the family of missing 84-year-old Nancy Guthrie. According to Sheriff Nanos, all communication with the Guthrie family, including Nancy's daughter Savannah, is now being handled by the FBI. However, we haven't been told that the FBI is in charge of this case, so that leads me to some other questions, but that's for a later date. He did acknowledge that both the family and the public are frustrated. They're frustrated with the lack of answers, saying that every moment must feel painfully slow for those waiting for updates. Still, he emphasized that the investigation remains active and that his team fully, 100%, believes the case will be solved even if the process takes longer than anticipated. Nancy Guthrie was reported missing, as we all know, from her Tucson home on February 1st of 2026. Since her disappearance, investigators have reviewed thousands of video clips. They have processed digital evidence and conducted extensive biological and DNA analysis. Nanos has said the department is getting closer, though no suspect has been publicly identified. That's another footnote for me to think about. Getting closer. Has he given us anything to make the public and the family understand what is closer actually mean? But then again, that's something that I guess we just have to wait to find out. Despite stepping back from direct communication, Nanos maintains that the FBI and the Pima County Sheriff's Department are working closely together and that the investigators are being cautious to avoid any wrongful arrest. So these updates come as Nanos continues to face scrutiny over his leadership, including recent discussions by county officials about his performance and conduct. He remains in office while the investigation moves forward. When outside agencies step in to help with a major investigation, the priority should always stay on the victim, the truth, and getting answers for the family, not on pride, not on politics, or who gets the credit for doing what. Nanos' reluctance to fully embrace outside assistance raises real concerns about whether ego slowed the process and whether critical time was lost. That time could have changed the direction of this case. In serious investigations, collaboration isn't optional, it is essential. No badge, no title, no jurisdictional boundaries should ever come before the mission of finding the truth and protecting lives. Right now, the public is left trying to piece together the truth from scattered updates and articles that don't always align. With no FBI press conferences, no sheriff press conferences, and no consistent official communication, people are left wondering who or what they're supposed to believe in. Transparency shouldn't be optional. When a community is searching for answers, even small factual updates matter. And just as another little footnote, they have asked the community to help them. How do you help when you don't have any information? You don't have any slight leads. Of course, we don't want any type of information that could possibly jeopardize the case, but we're not getting much of anything. The focus needs to be still on finding the truth about what happened to Nancy Guthrie, and the truth can only come from facts, not fiction. At this point, the silence has created a huge vacuum, and in that vacuum, doubt starts to grow. The public isn't asking for sensitive details. It isn't asking for anything that would compromise this investigation. We are asking simply for clarity. We are asking for leadership. We are asking for someone in authority to step forward and speak directly to the community. Because without that, people are left relying solely on media reports, and that's not how a case of this magnitude should be communicated. So I'm curious how you see it. Should officials be giving the public more silence? Is that what they need to do, is just continue the way they've been doing things? Or do you think that this level of secrecy is justified? Let me know what your thoughts are. I would appreciate that very much. I personally believe that there could be some little things out there that they could be telling the public. Throw us a bone. You're asking us for our help. Do something to help us help you. Thank you all, and I hope you have a great day. Stay safe and God bless.